Hi there, Leo. It's time for your weekly tarot messages. Stay tuned to the end of the video for meditation. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and shuffle on up and think about what we got going on this week. What's going on this week? Well, last night was a little bit crazy for me. The energies were so chaotic, and I feel a little bit of a sense of exhaustion. You know what it was? It was the full moon in Sagittarius. It was a blood moon, the closest moon of for a long, long time. And then on top of that, there was a solar eclipse in the southern hemisphere. So it was mostly seen from Asia because it was on the dark side. Anyway, it's every time that there is a full lunar eclipse, it's a pretty significant situation for changes, for shifts, changes, closeouts in the emotional realm. So yesterday I had some pretty strong messages for you, and I've already forgotten them. Because I did your video, but then I had to redo it because I was so sick. I have a cold, so I was so sick. I was like, this is just a terrible presentation. But you know what? The energies shift from one day to another, and now we're moving toward the aftermath of all the shifts and changes, and we're moving into Mercury retrograde, where we're looking back. Oh, I remember what the messages were. It was a lot about going back into the last 3 months and perfecting what we had already gone through, just doing a level up of what happened in the last 3 months, sorting through what's not working out of the last 3 months, moving it aside, and perfecting, improving, looking at what the best things were from the last 3 months. And so we got a bunch of cards that came out. We definitely have the Queen of Swords that came out to remind you about that's the sorting. She's the person that's no nonsense. She's cutting through what's working and what's not working. So that's something to consider for this week, and for as you're going through June. The Queen of Swords I feel represents Gemini, but definitely Libra. It's because we're in Gemini season right now. So there's this strong sense of this is bullshit. I don't need it anymore, and this is what I do want to keep. And this is what's true to me. What's the truth? Think about that as you're going through this week. What is the truth? You're feeling really, really serious about your abundance, about your material wealth. You're feeling pretty serious about it. You're feeling like you want to. It's not so much that you want to tighten up your belt, tighten the purse strings up and keep yourself from spending, but it is a lot about being more organized. Consider organizing what's going on with your money. Instead of thinking, how can I make more money? Think about, how can I organize what's going on with my money? And then these two things going together. We got the two cups. The two cups are all about, this cup is the same as this cup. So there's all this chaos going on. And it is a very chaotic period right now, since the full moon just finished out in Sagittarius. By the time you're getting this reading, it will be a couple days in, and anyway, so things are kind of shaking up, and it's okay, I don't want that. Remember this? We're getting organized with what we don't want anymore. Can you make a list? Please, Leo, can you make a list this week of all the things that you really, really love in your life? And make a short list of all the things that you just don't enjoy, that you're doing but you don't enjoy. All right. As you're going through that list of things that you don't enjoy, start with the one that's easiest to get out of the way. So this is all the chaos that's going on in your life. Here's all of my responsibilities, but this is what I really want to be working on. And if you can get this stuff out of the way, then all that will be left is that, and you can totally focus on it. And it's going to be such a great gift for you. Especially I'm really feeling the third week in June is when things are really going to open up. But the work is going to be done right now. You're going to be clearing out all the clutter that ended up, because things were, when Mercury was going straight forward, You were gathering resources. You were gathering stuff. You were gathering opportunities. Here. You're pulling it all together. And now you're like, okay, what out of all the things that I gathered do I like? What out of all the things that I gathered are working for me? Okay, the things that you like will really start taking off. Like I'm feeling the third week of June. Those are the messages that I'm getting about that. And so we're going to go ahead and do a little meditation where we will bring in the love and exhale the fear, right? Bring in the love, exhale the anxiety, the worry. We're bringing in that the universe wants to give us as many benefits, give us lots and lots of benefits, right? It wants to give us things. It's given us all these gifts, and then it's also given us a little bit extra. So it's really hard for us to focus. So we're like, thank you, universe. I want to release everything that doesn't belong to me. I release you, all right? So that you can make space in your body and make space in your heart for the things that are most important. So we're going to inhale love from the universe for 4 seconds, and we're going to bring it all the way down to the bottom of our root chakra, which is the place where our rear ends are touching the surface that we're sitting on. And we're going to exhale fear, anxiety, worry, and anything that doesn't serve us anymore out the top of our heads. And so we're bringing our whole body into this meditation. Exhale for 6 seconds, and we're going to do that in 3 rounds, okay? And at the end of it, we're going to say, thank you, universe. Thank you, universe, for all the blessings. And I release the things that I don't need so that other people can benefit from them. All right. Inhale love. Ready? Exhale fear. Inhale love. Exhale fear. One more time. Inhale love. Exhale fear. And it's like a cycle that goes around and around as long as you do it mindfully, right? I bring closer during this retrograde that is starting this week. I bring closer the things that I love, and I release the things I don't need, right? Bring it in closer and organize the things that I love. Release the things that I don't need. Thank you, universe. Thank you for everything. Leo, thank you so much for being with me. It's been so lovely. I'll see you later. Have a great week.